This is Sloppy here for Rust Tips and Tricks number 2, Explosive Charges. Today I'm going to show each of the different type of building constructions and what amount of C4 is required to take down. So I'm going to start off with wood walls here. I'm going to have several of each just to show that results are very consistent. For wood walls, it is almost always going to be 2 C4 charges. Now your results may vary, but the variance is mostly dependent on the wear or the degradation of the wood walls. All of these in this test are freshly made and have no durability loss. So you'll see that on all 4 of these examples that it took 2 C4 charges on each, and those are all centered, or mostly centered, in the middle of the wood walls. Alright, from here I will move on to doorways and metal doors. Now there's 2 options on metal doors. You can either blow out the doors themselves or the walls. As you'll see, the results are also going to be very consistent. That will take 2 explosive charges, or C4s, to go through both the walls or the doors. There is one benefit, however, to using the C4 or explosive charge on the wall rather than the door, and that is, if you did choose to rebuild in this location, if you blow out the doorway, then you will not have to wait for the timer to rebuild. So if you can see, there is a stopper that is not allowing you to replace the door, and I believe that's 5 minutes. By blowing out the doorway, you can immediately build. You just have to place your own doorway there and place a wall immediately. There's no timer or delay. Alright, so I'm going to move on to windows and window bars. The window bars themselves are not destructible, so regardless of how many C4 you use on them, you're not going to be able to actually blow out the window bars. But the explosive charge, the radius of the explosive itself, can blow out the window, the wood window object. When window exterior goes, the metal bars go as well. So you'll see on this attempt that it takes 3, and that is because the bars are absorbing some of the impact, and you're not going to get the same results. So if you're trying to get through a window with metal bars, I highly suggest using your explosive charges on the edges, so you are not using any of the metal bar as part of your explosive. It's just going to be a direct impact to the wood area. I'm just going to remind you that wood pillars, wood foundations, and wood ceilings are all indestructible for explosive charges, so there's no need to waste on any of those objects. Alright, I'm moving on to metal walls. Metal walls are also very consistent, you'll see, and that it will take 4 explosive charges for each metal wall. So by upgrading your buildings to metal, you are essentially doubling the security of your building. I've done additional testing beyond what is in this video, and this is a very consistent result on a fresh metal wall for C4 just about every time. Also, you're unable to use C4 for metal foundations, metal pillars, or metal ceilings. Alright, and the last example here is metal doors and metal doorways. And you'll see that it takes 2 explosive charges for the metal doors and the metal doorways, so there's no difference for the door itself. The only difference is you would not want to place the charges on the metal doorways or metal wall area of the doorways, as it would take 4 if you did so. So always use the metal doors. That's everything for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.